After a summer full of promise for the Saints, a clash with Melbourne was waiting in round one. Billed as a battle between two of the competition's most improved sides, the Saints welcomed new faces in Jake Carlisle, Nathan Brown and young midfielder Jack Steele. A goal from Jack Billings inside the opening minute.
Hold as the umpire, Billings, long bomb, gone, can't get there.
And two from Nick Riewoldt inside the first 10.
Riewoldt, that's a big grab. That's why he's resting there.
Helped the Saints to a 4-goal lead at the first break.
He's good, Riewoldt, isn't he?
Despite the efforts of Jack Steven and Steele through the middle and 7 goals between Riewoldt and Jay Gresham.
Got some skill to Kent, Membry, Gresham, the flick. Oh, you reckon he's got some skill or not?
While the final scoreline wasn't what the Saints fans were hoping for, there was a sense of relief at Linden House Centre when Riewoldt was cleared of a serious knee injury despite being stretchered off in the dying minutes.
Has not moved, Nick Riewoldt. Has not moved. Still on the ground at centre half 40.
I think he knows he's done something serious, Kingy.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah, he knows.
Stung by the loss, the Saints travelled across the Nullarbor to face the Eagles in round 2. And the response was emphatic early.
Doing the ruck work, Bruce, it just fell in his lap, but he tumbled a kick to goal and fortunately rolls through for St Kilda.
Big man Tom Hickey dominated and Seb Ross provided a glimpse of what was to come in 2017 as the Saints stormed out of the blocks.
Here's Dunstan through traffic, just threw it on the boot and he got it to go the journey.
But despite leading until time on in the final term, the Saints ultimately succumbed to a fast finishing Eagles outfit left to rue what might have been. While dual Coleman medalist Josh Kennedy found space late, Nathan Brown proved his worth with a strong effort against the superstar goal kicker. Fellow defenders Dylan Robertson and Jimmy Webster also stood tall, but a punctured lung to Jack Steven was another sour note on a night of missed opportunity. Without a win to their name, the stakes were high for the Saints against the Lions. Buoyed by the return of Nick Riewoldt, Alan Richardson's men started strongly for the third consecutive week.
Beautifully placed. Gresham. He's on class.
Poor conversion would again prove costly, with the young Lions taking it up to the Saints in the third term. But goals early in the final quarter to Tim Membry.
He needs someone to kick on line.
Great kick.
And Tim Membry's done that.
And a time-conscious Lee Montagna.
And an important goal coming up. And Montagna, what's he doing?
Oh, he's wasting a fair bit of time here.
Rubbing it in. That's very strange.
Saw the Saints surge to a 31-point victory, their first for 2017. With 28 disposals, 12 marks and 3 goals, it was a vintage display from Riewoldt, while his old mate was prolific off half-back.
Maybe to Riewoldt.
Great mark.
Who else but Nick Riewoldt?
Emerging defender Jimmy Webster also continued his eye-catching start to the season, named among the Saints' best for the second week in a row. The Saints unveiled the club's first pick from last year's AFL draft in round 4, with Ben Long making his debut against the Magpies.
Ben Long, debutant, flies. Well done. He's been impressive.
However, it was Collingwood who hit the ground running. The wise heads of Nick Riewoldt and Lee Montagna combined to get the ball rolling.
Little dummy first up to Montagna. Well done, Joey.
And when Jay Gresham roved and goaled late in the second term, the Saints suddenly had the lead.
Here's Gresham, good finisher. Gresham, he gets the Saints in front.
Majors to Blake Acres and Jack Billings saw the Saints gain control in the third.
Billings there. Raj plays on goal. Got it the Saints.
Before a strong Jack Nunes tackle put the brakes on any Magpie comeback.
Tackled by Nunes. Nunes went hard in the tackle of the day.
Skipper Jaron Geary was pivotal in defence alongside Jimmy Webster and the very reliable Dylan Robertson. But it was Seb Ross who shone brightest, racking up 36 possessions and outpointing Adam Treloar to claim best on ground honours. An undefeated Geelong outfit was waiting under the roof at Etihad Stadium in round 5. In a high-quality game, the Saints and Cats traded blows for much of the afternoon, with Seb Ross and Mav Weller both bagging crucial first-half goals.
Ross can get it and go, runs to 51, sets sail for home and puts it through.
The Saints edged ahead in the third through first Jack Steven.
52 metres out, goes for it and gets it.
And then Luke Dunstan to lead at the final break.
Dunstan looks for the drawing one. The Montagna saw someone was coming from behind. Went himself, the drifter.
But an upset win wasn't to be, with Geelong champions Joel Selwood and Patrick Dangerfield leading the Cats to victory. Dylan Robertson was again prolific with 28 disposals. Nathan Brown kept Tom Hawkins quiet while Darren Minchington chipped in with 3 goals.
Minchington round the corner, got it all. Look at the Saints fans erupt.
After 10 consecutive interstate losses, the Saints boarded the flight to Launceston on a round 6 mission. Despite the Hawks' record on the Apple Isle, it was all St Kilda early.
So he dropped it. He thought about playing on. Well, it doesn't matter how.
First, Robertson.
Robertson got all ball according to the umpire, and he launches it. Stroke of genius there.
And then Weller landed long-range blows to ensure a healthy halftime lead.
Rewalt thumbs it down. Weller from 50, drives it long. Spectacular.
Things got better in the third with Billings finding Nick Rewalt.
Puts it in front of Billings and have to go. Gee, he made the commitment. He's only little, but he toughed his way through it and hit Rewalt lace out.
And the champ kicking truly to register his 700th career goal.
Bends it back. One of the AFL's all-time greats becomes the 23rd player to kick 700.
Kobe Stevens made a bright start to his career in red, white and black, but he wasn't alone as the Saints ran riot in the second half.
Carlisle dances his way inside 50. Jake Carlisle kicks his first goal as a Saint.
Rewalt finished with 4 goals in the whopping 75-point win, but it was Jack Stephen who collected the Silk Miller medal.